Mechia Shafuina, Mechia MPP Penifo, Mechia the next president of Ghana, Dr. Mamadou Bawumia.
Hey,
na Machia Miamina Penny Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Okay.
Deno Kwapia, the next Ashanti regional chairman. So Machia Minia.
I know they are my pencil. I don't quite they may support me.
The mechanics, Miss Penny now.
I saw the owner, I come in the
baby. And some a bobano, a bio honma, a hadring, a bio honswa, a monk of four assurances. Mesha Sefi Bokwasem, men very brief. I think say yen yan more could. It's time for them to give peace a chance.
Okay.
Bokun talk one hon semisha say move ye tia yan mubia. A course for centuries, like hundreds of years. Obi ohonwa the pain nini ma koso they've inherited it. And sometimes your friends be more falling on the two sides. Who follow more comments on social media. Now argument be as well empha issue be no more soon than they would say I said you heard that. Yes, wrong. But bedroom, let's give peace a chance. Scar a buying a wasting war boko and send someone for the ages no. The says can we share boko development more. Imagine the boko ni Johannesburg. Funny enough, a basi develop you cry and spending so much than send to quite senior kwakuji yakos by copatanto kwano. Ti ajobreo. The dear politics 2024. The ababa bisi. U dear no etia. One share ubegana boni. Mr. Ajobreo. Na me koko kwa for assembly so no. Me nipa ba kwa wanya appointment a senior kebe me ya pai rand ya bi. E maybe me tie ne submission on COCOBOD. Ase na oninyansa chomo mti COCOBOD ni na. The first thing they say, when you are made a CEO, you are not made a CEO to explain problems. You are made a CEO to solve problems.
That's true.
But when the buy no, na the kasa doso dodo. And one thing okay, also on MPP for Jaka. Mitieno city. Mitieno no. My person my kind your kind no. I go come here. Then this guy has been so disingenuous. Because and some of the top one things MPP for Jaka 32 billion. On when you or say 26 billion cocoa road contracts, jute sack waste, fuel COCOBOD debt. Me pacho, a buy be another bond who's after so where cocoa road. Nanga John Mama buy part one. This is John Mama, sa Canada hono cocoa roads ngwa ka do me 26 billion. It's your record blame MPP. This one they be talking.
Number cho mobile munye cocoa. Some must be a cocoa roads my contract.
Contracts na no amano. What you say? Contracts are no amano. Ah, o kan ho asem no. Ye buy am people etimi tuaye. Ebi o my buy no ma shase ye beto aso. But a car a jar that way 26 billion. In your politics here, why not the bond who's after Nizo Cocoa roads? MPP and NDC.
NDC.
It's a cap 26 billion that one is jato from cocoa roads. No more boxing there together. Never and been a buy no year press conferences are there. MPP crowd jute sacks, the jute sacks and broso. This year, okay, say jute sacks MPP cried with my acosa for 3 years. But your whole videos are cocoa near dig a city bottle and attitude cocoa. Inside jute sacks around the young who did never have. And this how unnecessary and the politics or the bar ministry or agency on a no more department be only in charge of trading. Or buy no or transfer more money in one more experience no or transfer me in free on cover new people be good. New people know on cover be good or more experience and no more than difference. It's about share cocoa price, a German so forward trading and then cover oh by the first policy you pass was what you forward trading. But my forward trading him now or dot OTNT. About oil market if be hedging.
Yeah.
What's more price? We not can negotiate to say price we my locking in for the next bear 1 year and 2 years. It's a cost about for more price.
Maybe no one met you.
I buy you say cocoa price about for more. And a year forward trading. Some partner bono it's not this amount. 5,000 something. Oh buy no what you say. It's not what for new people be go more experience. The forecasters are then the cost. And I'm moving forward trading free. Hoping say a cost rank my cash in. And I didn't I taking nose dive. I don't know, any lack of experience and money, sir. Bad management. 2 years no free man, year. When him say within the same period, that problem about me check your forecast. Run your top land cruisers for or no, back when deputies train no, and I pick up some 110. I'm on what confirming this same interview.
And the cast, no, what purpose are they serving?
That is the point. Obi a wo priorities are right. Na say agency won't mean to akwafoka. Omo nko kwa baby 3 months won't mean to omoka. Who toss her cars we are. Mini John Mahama, the president, that may fire the same day. Listen, the priorities are wrong. If you look at it, can say, no, dear, on your answer, she may do come on, Mihaba Bichauka. There's also another big elephant in the room, a big problem. Mammy, so baby, a problem. When you say a year, the appreciation of the city, to some extent, is not causing a problem for them.
How?
On says the city, the way I appreciate, I'm making a year the export sector now mining struggling. They are struggling because the first time corporate transaction, and I say now could be 100,000. Say based on appreciation of the city, or corporate transaction will be 85,000 cedis in nominal terms.
Okay.
It says cannot the banner. Say now could check 5,000. Don't mean check 5,000. And on based on campaign promises from year 2024. And some of them can your manifesto say we are going to pay them promptly, we are going to increase it by a certain percentage. No, ababa bomb so amana heading so much grapho. And the problem are binding them no, I created by binding hands. But one funny thing they say, they are always quick. Oh, the previous government. Now we come with the syndicated loan. Now a buy economic supply we na cocoa beans nibi. But we all this our process now CBN say there are 2 windows. MPP buy a bar no. Now I syndicated loan about supply by 850 tons. Now I supply more about 500 or 600 tons. But there can next can answer. How did we finance it? That is why I can say we CEO. You need to be a thinking CEO. And you be a okasankwa. Because some people are good at talking. But the Jumani manner thinking outside the box to solve problems. No, Anna Aide. Tirandi. So Tiemia Kasana does. And at the moment, clearly, he has no solutions to it. Because after 3 months, won't mean surveyor. Tell me there's a president after an emergency cabinet meeting to look into this. Because it's bigger than Randy. And one thing that's on mind, BGD says here, dream when they said, I buy no at me a coffee $10 billion at Choki City, which any real significance on the economy. We can debate that. However, cocoa beans are Ghana, Ivory Coast, the other country, the cocoa Germans from Africa, Ghana and Ivory Coast produce about 60% of the cocoa beans. Knowing that, you can't get about 5% of the revenue in the cocoa supply chain. Cocoa supply chain is about 3 or 4 stages. So I buy me a coffee, even $1 billion of Canada Choki City, to build a purposeful processing factory. I didn't value back your cocoa in one. Maybe it says 2.3 billion in Yana Fibiano. Create when you bet 10 billion and now even 15 billion. And can the value now be within a value chain? Case can also be cost. It's way they beyond politics. So Ramahama ne a year Nempenny for no meeting. It shouldn't just be about come before so cocoa for Neka. It should be a quay a bit in your first work, cocoa is kind of a backostro because I can go strong as Esca cocoa farmers in KMA news, KMA issue. So they should think about it. See now the second topic me person touch on. Baba Jaman sense it smacks of so much hypocrisy.
On which part?
On the part of the NDC as a party, on the part of majority and the part of the government. Only Baba Jaman Ereni Abano. The first letter we and say Ofosuku say Adaya ya recall Baba Jamal. I'm like this to a very large extent doesn't make sense.
Can we have the letter from Ofosuku?
Yeah.
As he's speaking about it, yeah, Grace, quickly.
This to a very large extent doesn't make sense. This is the reason. Nipola weni abano, our ambassador no. We don't expect some Kobaka to why campaign Ghana. Or campaign, you need him here to campaign. And in order not to create a vacuum, definitely calling off. We're calling off. Send your fear no be from question. Yes, I be. Penny back friend Charles Reid were MP. No say ambassador sir. The reply of the Mama Hamani or say after winning the MPP parliamentary primaries, I was recalled as High Commissioner by President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to avoid a vacuum at the missions and to focus on the parliamentary elections. Others were recalled too. If corruption and abuse of power are truly the issue, the real test is simple and not today's elections. Anything else is a smokescreen. And many are arguing. When you expect Nigeria and I campaign. That thing say they wanted to use good governance reasons to obscure the real political reasons. And you Baba Jaman kwane 2 votes. What I say? Bang on Kwan or Mark no man to vote. I don't want the young come was him. The lady Adriano woman or the board means also. Tell on the Oman recalling. And I didn't appointment. So it tells you, say, they were just trying to optics. Then this is the mind, they manage the optics. And one other thing I say dream home. When there is vote buying, it means there is vote selling. I don't know, they can't vote buying, no more vote in any income. Then this person come to Baba Jamala Boswa, or one more vote in way. We saw them. What just say? And normal and a conclusion you want to buy no. It wasn't surprising to most of us. But majority for let me deal with them quickly. All majority almost sign you know. Also con elections when TTSK. Not even a sou. Background.
So won't channel.
Because that's no confronting the need that pass. That's why because it's hypocrisy. Say omono knowing what is happening. Yeah, men said we know very well. So elections, but what kind of same you said than the cracker?
And the cracker no a delegates casa.
Exactly. You was on the cracker. Because of vote buying because you can't even section 33 of the People's Representation Act now. It goes already against that. I know say percent the year Juma. Yes, obia or 12 votes no or 12 votes in the I said but they are pretending. And in this case, yes, go by Benjamin and kwa nipa 4 canon so bia so na so koto vote. Me say wo di moto do cheche moto no say baba Benjamin na che moto no. Moto o tell me say omo na nife. Do che emo no o de mo no tell me say omo na nife. Do che kivo gari o che sanitary pad no. O che abonike no o de tell me say omo na nife. Do che 5,000 cities as baba Benjamin na che no. Ono what I say. So a certain hypocrisy na ekoso. But there's also a political aspect to it. You know, we're doing this because some say I was east for West Atia, I said, Nemana Munya, and you can say. And no equity MPP some time ago. Ben is almost so be free home. Just within 1 year of coming into power. 1 year pay. Well, Nema Muye. They say, I have a constituency. But constituency is only strong. Say, boys will be born by the Omunya by elections. Come by elections, but Obian and provision shop in Navy. Mr. Boys and some NDC about Mimin to be. Mimin to be. No, talk to your boys. When the boys when you do that place, they talk. I say, next one by election, the name of the base badia. Not the cocoa and your friend come on fire. And say, boy, but we need a very genuine discussion on vote buying. One solution here. Say, bet me a year or 1 to a banimu. Beyond a year, the current delegate system now, we should find a way to decouple a year delegates, no, any polling station officers, and I say a year managers of the party at the very base. Over to me the former polling station officers have come home. Over to me every person that were in good standing, our party member kuta card, be answered
like you want to do
exactly. That way, what you do, they say nobody be so big. Say okay, say oh baba be cheska enye. Because the current system, what it is doing is a uniska elections and what they want to be running. It will be one man not own him deal with him or ideas or farmer or a farmer no what just or pepano. But essence uniska intino and can be. So that our democracy is fast becoming more of monocracy than a democracy. What I say, and I think say a whole concern for obia or doing politics so or a very genuine heart for politics. Be also dream now Maka OSP wants him. The OSP
also we're investigating more.
The OSP is just being hypocritical. To a very large extent, I want to say this without ambiguity. The office of the OSP is increasingly losing its relevance because of the inactions and a politicization of the OSP. MPP to how many days?
And 11th, right?
It's 10 DC. I'm to the one man some get them going to I said, get here 50 equity. Oh, now one elections when just.
Do you have a proof?
Oh, see there. You be able to says proof.
You can say it, but you see,
mama evidence back. And a bit more elections. You want TV about it.
Okay.
Yahoo videos. And them go 44 make calculating budget and fee any Pablo Sika and Edmund Banana music over the buy. Evidence baby me here.
Okay.
I'm telling you, say you name say something that happens within our body politics. And the OS with Sansiamo Biasamo Bans are pretending. The same with national security. The Owiatvnew Kofi for soon can say. Your name say it's an open truth. A hidden truth and an open truth, whatever. Say Adaya and go for 2 scholarships. Yenim. National security, I'm going to 2 minutes on Medisuma. Why couldn't they pretend? So, Omun so I confirm Peviato. No one control Muhu Crew. SHS posting, one names and go for a GSKA postings. Senior Unim. Once yet, I want to cut on 10 once. National security percent on the side of Monte. Now, my make it allegate my cousin said, will be a tall scholarships and go for to. Nasa my friend me. Now, my mammy reasons, my baby church where we are. On what authority I'm casting me, who come if you are search. Say, me allegation me here, and just receive a gumi fee. And I said, then, now then I'm going to go plan to me fee, jobs, some search me fee. And these are the things, who say institutions of state, yeah, it raises several questions. So, personally, OSP, a Jumaya, me pay. And my corruption is what. But OSP, yeah, they catch me so afraid about Jaman, Nipa for Nakara, no known from. So it tells you that he's the OSP office, no. Kise Jabe is not serious. If so serious, unfriendly panini na, or more tell money na. But for about Jaman, Quakaso, what to tuna, no money, cognizance bailer. You can't say about others' name. Now, the channel Lucidia, we okay, on your bonibia. Why very now was him? No, I don't think so that's the way it should be.
Okay.
The OSP must sit up. Because your way they are not giving any hope for the good people of Ghana.
All right, Dr. Keskin out in Kano. On about ya.